The Colorize plugin will allow us to colorize a series of containers. And to set this up, what we're going to do is just use a sphere again, and we'll just drag a material on it. So we'll go grab any material, and I'm just going to scale this sphere down a little bit because we're going to go into the built-ins, into the container plugins within the tools folder. And before we use this Colorize, we're just going to use this Parliament to make some copies of this sphere. So we'll come into our Parliament and we'll increase our number of elements here to 50. And maybe we can go 5 rows, and we'll say rebuild geometry. We'll spread our outer radius out here to about 700. And we're going to scale this down a little bit so that we can see all of our elements. And then we'll just reposition this a little bit down here. So the Colorize will allow us to recolor all of these. And if we go into our tools folder again and just drag the Colorize up onto our sphere container here, we're going to go into the Colorize plugin, into the properties editor here. And there's a lot of settings here. So first thing that we have up here is the Colorize, and this is going to set the number of elements that we want to colorize. Since we have 50 in the scene, I'm going to go ahead and just type in 50 right there. We have a start animation, which we don't need to worry about yet, but it allows you to determine which way you want to start your animation, from the left, the center, or left to right. There's a default color to start, and below that we have a series of colors and color choices, and it goes all the way down. You can see it starts with color number 1A, and then there's another set of number colors 1B, and so forth down. So what this means is that we have an option here to select how many elements at a time we want to colorize, and we can select the color for that. So let's say we want to have 5 colors on here. We want to divide this up 5 ways, and we're going to select the first number color 1A to 10, and we'll do 10 on number color 2A, 10 on 3A, we'll do 10 on 4A, and then 10 on 5A. Now we want to come down and select the color for each one of our colors. So number color 1A, we have a color choice here. We'll start with red. And if you just click on it, you can choose your color here. There's an HSL, RGB, a hex. You can even pick your color if you want. Color 2, we can choose our color, and let's just leave it at the purple there. Color 3 here, let's move it into the blue to select a new color. And you notice on color 2 and 3, how the bar is only halfway, and this stands for, or lets us know about, the transparency. So if we click back on color 2 here, the value, or alpha, is all the way down. So let's increase that, and when we do, we come back into color 2 here, you can see that that bar is now full. So let's adjust the same thing on our color 3. We'll adjust the value, or the alpha value on that one, to 100%. And then lastly, we have to select our final 2 colors here. So we'll select blue for that one, and let's go green for this one, for number color 5. Now we're going to go down to our next set here, and we need to say, what do we want our first set of colors to change to? So our first set of 10 was red. What do we want our first set of 10 color to change to? So we're going to come down here and we'll put 10 in each of our number color B's down here. And then we need to come down below and select our colors again. So here, if we just want to go in reverse, we'll select green for number color 1A. Color 2B, we'll make blue. Color 3B, we'll make a little darker blue. Color 4B, we'll make purple. And then color 5, we'll make red. Now I'm going to leave our transparencies down here, adjusted all the way down, so we can see what happens here after we rebuild our scene. So now I'm going to come down to the bottom here, at the very bottom, and we can hit rebuild. And you can see that our Parliament, or our objects here, have rebuilt. So if we come up to the very top, we're going to use our Colorize here to adjust this. So we could set a keyframe to start at 0, and you can see our first set of 10 numbers are red, our second set is purple, our third set is dark blue, our fourth set is light blue, and our fifth set is green. Now when we advance our Colorize up here, you can see our first set is going to start changing to the color 1B, which was green. And then as we advance it further, our second set of 10 here has disappeared, because we left our transparency at 0. So we're going to come in here and click on this. We're going to raise that, and we're going to raise this one too. And then we're going to rebuild. So you can see what happens when your transparency is down to 0. It doesn't draw the objects at all. So back at the top here, we'll go back into our Colorize, and still again, as we advance it here, you can see our third set of colors changing. Our fourth set is now changing to the color purple, and our last set here is changing to the color red. So there's a lot of elements within the Colorize plugin to adjust and set, but it may come in handy in certain situations for you.